Hey everybody, I'm super annoyed right now. What had happened was, okay, so last night I made a video. When I took my salts last night, I took a video of it to show you guys what I do. And yeah, then today, I don't know why, but absent-mindedly, I deleted that video. So, I'm now remaking it, and the only thing I can do, I've already taken my salts, so I can't actually take the salts to show you, which is fine, I guess. I'll just talk about what I do. So annoying. Don't ever get old, y'all. Okay. So, I know I'm cutting my head off, but what are you going to do? All right, so this is the pink salt I use, y'all. I get it at Walmart. And, of course, the potassium, no salt. Right. So what I do is whatever the I think the daily dose of salts that you're supposed to take is like a teaspoon of each of those, right? So I don't down a teaspoon of each and chase it with water. I don't take my whole daily requirement in one go. I split it up into equal, because I'm using a quarter teaspoon. So I do this like 4 times a day. And basically use my quarter teaspoon of this, knock it back with some water. Knock it back with some water. Then the potassium, put it on my tongue, knock it back with some water. Yesterday's video was so much better because I was actually taking the salt. But yeah, so just a quarter teaspoon 4 times a day. And I just measure it out, put it on my tongue, guzzle some water behind it, do the other one, put it on my tongue, guzzle some water behind it, and I'm done. And then I just, drink fresh water until the next time. So basically it works out to, I do one before my walk, so I'm taking one usually somewhere between 5:30 before I get dressed. I do one serving, and then I'll do another one around noontime, and then another one around 5 p.m. and then another one before I get in bed around 10 p.m. Yeah, so I just do it 4 times a day. That way I get my salts in. I'm just not I've done the whole sipping on snake juice all day. I did that quite a while actually, and then I just got tired of it. And because snake diet wise, I'm kind of dragging my ass. Like if you're doing snake diet and you lose all your weight in 2 or 3 months, well, you only have to sip on snake juice 2 or 3 months. But just because of how my journey's going, I did it for a while, got sick of doing it that way, so this was easier for me to just still get my salts in, but get them in quickly, and because I was over, sipping the snake juice. So as far as Cole's concerned, as long as you get your salts in so you don't feel like shit, he don't care. He don't He doesn't sip on snake juice either. He just did a video recently to where he showed how he just took like a little bit of water, put his salts in that, and just knocked that back, like taking a shot, right? So it's just another option. This video is not to say this is what I do, you need to do it too. That's not what it is at all. But it's another option. Some people can do it. Like, some people will say, oh, I did that and it put me on the shitter. Okay, then obviously you're got a sensitive system and you can't do it this way. Um, it's the way I do it. It doesn't bother me. So, and it's the easiest way for me. It works. So, just thought I'd show you guys what I do because I know I talk about it on in my videos, but I've never actually shown what I do. So that's it. So now let's see if I can render this video without deleting it like an idiot. See you guys in the next video. Bye. Hey everybody, aloha. Down to business. Yesterday I was 177.4. This morning I'm 174.8. That's good. So, the water's dropping off pretty quickly. I expect, because at this point I'm down, 9-10 pounds. Today's Wednesday. So, clearly water coming off really quick. So, I'm expecting it to slow up really quick as far as weight loss because, yeah, when it comes off fast like that, it's water. Or, I'm fasting my ass off, so I don't know. Hopefully, maybe the weight loss will keep going super fast. I'm okay with that. Yeah, because I'm fasting my ass off. As you can see, I added a video showing you how I take my salts. Yeah, so like I said in the video, that's how I take my salts. I'm not telling anybody that they should take their salts that way. It's just another option to take it that way. You can drink snake juice all day. You can do it like Cole does it and put, a little bit in a little bit of water and stir it up and knock it back. So my way is just another way, to just get the salts in and be done with it, because that's what I prefer. And that's what works for me. It doesn't bother me. There's no ill effects from doing it that way. I feel good. So that's what I do. That's what works for me. So it's just another option. Speaking of salts, I'm noticing that I'm struggling. And again, I think it's just because I was not 100% on track with my fasting and what have you while my grandson was here. Ate some things I probably shouldn't have ate. So now, like I say, now that I'm back on track, it takes, a couple of days, 2-3 days to get back, back in ketosis, for your body to detox and get all that shit out of you. And that could be why I'm dragging a little bit on my walk, because, I'm feeling the effects of the detox, right? Because, normally I'm good with my walk. But I've been dragging. So Monday I was fine, but that's because I ate a big steak Sunday, right? So yeah, Monday I felt great during my walk, energetic. And I always feel that way. Anytime I eat a bunch of meat, the next day my walk is like, woo! But when I'm fasting and I'm not eating anything, most times I'm still good. I'm not like super energetic, but I'm fine. But I noticed yesterday and today I'm really dragging, so it could be that, I'm just detoxing, so I'm not feeling as energetic because my body's detoxing. That's what I'm thinking. Some people will say, oh, maybe you need to up your salts. No. I mean, could be. I don't know. It could be. It's just I've played with that before, and the salts that I take every day work for me. I feel good. So the amount that I take every day works for me. I've tried to, like, if I don't feel as energetic or whatever, I do think of that. I'm thinking like, oh, maybe I need to up my salts. And then I try to up them a little bit and I end up in the shitter. No. I'm not going to go that route. So, and I shouldn't have to. I think it's just because, like I say, I normally always take the same amount of salts. I do my walk. Everything's fine. So right now, yeah, I was dragging yesterday and today, and I really think it's just because I just got back on the train track and I'm detoxing and I'm feeling the effects of that. So hopefully in the next day or two, I'm feeling back to normal during my walk. I mean, and it's just I'm dragging during my walk. I don't feel bad. I'm not here all day long feeling bad. It's just during my walks I don't feel as energetic. So I'm dragging a little bit. So yeah, but hopefully that'll pass in a day or two. And another thing, on the same subject as salts, I keep forgetting to mention in my videos, I mean, I know I haven't been doing a whole lot of videos, but I've been experiencing, for 2 or 3 days, I was experiencing leg cramps every day. So again, normal person would say, oh, you need to up your salt, your potassium. And I get that somebody would say that to me, but I'm not going to do that because I know, okay, take more salts, cure the cramps, but end up on the shitter. No. I don't think that's a good option. So, but anyway, so I'm like, okay, well, I could incorporate bananas and get my potassium out of food, right? Whatever foods have a lot of potassium. I know bananas have potassium, so. So I was thinking to start incorporating bananas on my refeeds. And I don't refeed every day, so I think when I hit next week, when I start back on my 72s, yeah, I think I'm going to incorporate bananas, a couple of bananas every time I refeed. So weird, the things that I go through. I mean, again, when I was younger, I used to get UTIs all the time. Then, as I got older, I didn't experience them. Now here, at 60, I experienced one of the worst UTIs I've ever had. When I was younger, used to have leg cramps. And, all the time when I was younger. And then, after I started getting up in age, didn't have no problem with leg cramps. Now, here I am at 60, and I'm experiencing leg cramps. So, it could be that, with the fasting and what I don't eat, what I do eat, I don't know, all that might, come into play. And again, the salts, it could be the issue, that, I'm not getting enough salts, and then I go every morning and I walk 5 miles and sweat my ass off, and, that it's just upping my salts is not going to be the answer for me, because, I'm not going to up my salts to fix a problem and then cause another problem, which is sitting on the shitter. Yeah, so upping my salts is not the answer. Especially for the leg cramps. If I can eat a couple of bananas, on my refeeds and fix that issue, I'd rather do it that way. What else, y'all? Not real. I'm really trying not to make this a super long video, but the last thing I'm gonna say today is whatever journey you're on, if you're watching this video, whatever your journey is, you're fasting, you're doing intermittent fasting, you're not fasting, you're just trying to learn about fasting, because you're thinking about trying fasting, you need to lose weight, you want to get active, whatever journey it is that you're on or you're thinking of getting on, my advice is to always do you. Learn the information, that you need to learn to start your journey. If you think that your journey is going to be fasting, then yes, learn about fasting. If you're going to be starting going to the gym or walking or running or riding a bike, whatever it is you're going to do, if you want to learn about it and all that, research it and learn, do your homework and all that. Once you've learned and you start your path, it's your path. Do you, right? And don't let anybody come along and tell you what you should or should not be doing. Because when I was little, they always used to say, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Which is kind of a gross saying. But I guess that's a southern thing, y'all. But anyways, the point being, if you and I are basically on the same journey, we're both fasting, we're both whatever, fasting focused lifestyle, we're both, I'm walking, you're riding a bike for your cardio, we both go to the gym, so we're on similar paths, right? Both trying to lose weight. I'm not going to come to you and say, oh, well, you're going to the gym? Great. What do you do when you go to the gym? And then you tell me, oh, I do this and that and that. I'm not going to tell you, oh, well, you should do la 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 la, because that's what I do, right? No, what you go to the gym and do, that's you. And if it's working for you, hey, why try to fix something that ain't broke? You don't need to do what I do. My way's not the only way. So do you. Whatever you're doing at the gym, if it's working for you, that's what's most important. Then do you. Don't worry about anybody else saying, oh, well, you should do X, Y, Z because that's what they do. Shut the fuck up. Do you. It's your journey. It's your path. You have to walk it. You have to do it. And do you. It's your journey. You don't need to do somebody else's journey. You do yours. They need to do theirs. Don't let anybody ever come along and, when you refeed, what do you refeed on? And then you just tell them and they're like, oh, well, you should really refeed. I mean, unless you're like, oh, well, I refeed on a pizza and 4 or 5 pieces of chocolate cake. I mean, then they might say, well, that's not a good refeed. But if you're having a good refeed, if it's a good refeed, it's just not what the other one's refeeding on, and they think you should refeed how they refeed. Because, no, you don't have to do what the next person's doing, do you? As long as it's working. You know what I'm trying to say? I hope I'm making sense, because people are so judgy. They're so judgmental. And if you're not doing everything exactly the way they do it, somehow you're wrong, even though what you're doing is working for you. Unless you're doing everything their way. You're fucking up. You're not doing it right. Okay, rant over. I just had to say that. Just do you. And you guys, I mean, I don't know how many people watch these videos and actually watch all my videos. But at this point, I've got enough videos. I've made enough videos that if you watch my videos, you know me. You know how I am. You know I don't really give a shit. I don't give a fuck. If people, tell me, oh, well, you this, you that, depending on what they're saying, I might be like, fuck off. Or I might just be like, oh, yeah, okay. And it goes in one ear and out the other, and I will mentally be like, because I'm on my path. I've come so far on my path. I've accomplished so much by myself, doing it my way, doing my own homework, doing my own research, taking what I learned from my research, and I'm doing it myself. You know what I'm saying? So, and I've accomplished a lot. So I sure as hell ain't gonna let somebody come up to me and tell me, oh, well, you should la 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 la. No, fuck you. I've been doing this. I've been on my journey a while now. I know what I'm doing. It's working. Move along. I must be in a mood today, y'all. It's the fasting. I must be hangry. Oh, man. I know I'm going to do 2 shout outs because there's 2 people that I know watch pretty much all my videos. Jesse's Girl Forever and Fire Rose. I'm shouting y'all out because I know you guys watch most of my videos. And so you guys know what I'm talking about. You know how I am. I do me, you know. And in the same token, I don't want nobody coming and telling me. I would never tell anybody, oh, yeah, what you're doing is not right. You know, like, no. You're on your own path. Whatever works for you. Do you, boo. So, yeah. But that's it. Rant over. Officially. And that's all I got. So I'm going to get off of here and get this thing rendered and, well, edited, rendered, and up onto YouTube, you guys. And it's getting ready to storm here again. No pool time for Debbie. All right, you guys. For those of you that are regular, and there could be other regular watchers of my videos, and I don't know it because I'm shouting out Jesse's Girl Forever and Fire Rose because they're my commenters. They're the ones that I know watch because they're commenting. But if you're watching and you're just not a commenter, thank you. I love all you guys. And thanks for coming along on my journey with me. All right, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Keep fasting, stay strong, hang tough, and I will see you tomorrow. Mahalo.